Hi, everyone, and welcome to Leaf Rants. The Toronto Maple Leafs are first in the Atlantic Division as of right now. The Leafs moved to 100 points after beating the Tampa Bay Lightning tonight. The Lightning have 97 because they lost in overtime, and the Panthers have 94. Massive 2 points for the Leafs to try to take a big lead here. Montreal on Saturday, obviously, but it's been looking pretty good for them right now. Ottawa has 90 and Florida has 94. Same amount of games. Looking like if the Leafs can close it out, we'll get to play Ottawa, which would be nice, and Florida can battle it out. Montreal, 3 points behind Ottawa. Same amount of games played yet again, so unless Ottawa just doesn't win another game and the Habs are just absolutely gross, it looks like we'll be playing Ottawa or Florida, depending on how Florida and Ottawa do up this stretch. And yet again, depending on how the Leafs do. Every game right now is a big game. This was a massive game. And this is what you pay your stars for. And they showed up. Oh my God. Just tonight, let me pull up these stats again. Austin Matthews tonight against Tampa Bay. 3 assists plus 3, 2 blocks. Big game. Mitch Marner, 1 goal, 2 assists, 23 minutes and 22 seconds of ice time, 97 points on the season. So close. He had a 3-point night tonight. He's 3 points away from 100. I say he does it. And Matthew Knies, oh my God. I don't know why he has so much beef. I understand he lost in the finals with Michigan. Man, does he hate Florida and does he hate this building. 3 goals, 6 shots on goal. He's 1 goal away from 30. He has 29 goals on the season. That is insane. Following that on the 20-goal season, Leafs players with 29-plus goals at age 22 or younger since 1989 to 1990. Austin Matthews, Phil Kessel, Matthew Knies. That's the list. That's all of them. Matthew Knies made his way onto that list. Extend him now. Please, Brad. 8 times 8.5. Actually, that might be a lot for him. But you know what? Sign him to whatever. Give him what he wants. Matthew Knies' shooting percentage in his career against Tampa Bay Lightning, 40%. 10 goals on 25 shots. Matthew Knies' regular season plus playoff totals against Boston, Florida, and Tampa Bay. 27 goals, 17 assists for 37 points in 39 games. This guy hates Florida, and he hates this building, and I'm here for it. I am seated. Bobby McMahon also got into a fight tonight against Braden Point. 13 Maple Leafs have fought this season. Could you imagine saying that to a Leafs fan 3 years ago? That 13 Leafs would fight in one season? That's insane. That is insanity. Yeah, Marner points away from 100. He's got that easily. Another stat I wanted to point out. Through 2 periods tonight, I don't have the totals, but through 2 periods tonight against Tampa Bay, the Leafs had 28 blocked shots. Tanev and Carlo both had 4. Scott Laughton, he had 5. Talk about him in a minute. And Morgan Riley had 8 through 2 periods. He had 5 in the first, and that was a season high for him out of any game, and he got that in 20 minutes. The Lightning had 9 blocks. Morgan Riley had 1 less block than the entire Tampa Bay Lightning team through 40 minutes of play. Insanity. Scott Laughton. Let's talk about him. He was acquired at the deadline for a first and Grebenkin. 50% retained. I believe he has 1 more year, maybe 2 more years after this one. He has another year after this one. So that's good. But he hasn't been very good for the Leafs. In Philadelphia, this season, he had 11 goals, 16 assists for 27 points in 60 games. So just about half a point a player. For the Toronto Maple Leafs in 15 games, he has 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 points. Ooh. And tonight at Tampa, I saw a couple people being like, oh, Laughton had a great game. Did he? Did he actually have a good game? I thought he was bobbling the puck a lot. Didn't look comfortable with it. Had a couple brutal defensive zone turnovers. You need more from him, especially with the playoffs here. You have 5 games left. 4 games left. Oh, my God. 4 games left, and then it's playoffs. Now, the first line looks amazing, and they're heating up, and that's good. Morgan Riley, I'd give him a bit of rest. Give him a couple nights off. 4 games left. Like I said, you need him for the playoffs. He's looked a lot better beside Carlo. Bit of an off game against Florida. Not a great game for him. Obviously, that turnover, which led to the game-winning goal for Florida. That's not great. Don't love to see that from your $7.5 million defenseman. But you need him for the playoffs. And he's looked a lot more like playoff Mo playing beside Carlo. And it's crazy what happens when you have a good defensive partner. But yeah, Matthew Nyes as well, overtime. He went between the legs to get it over to Riley. And then Riley gets it back to Matthews, who walks in and finds a wide open Matthew Nyes back door. Matthew Nyes on the between the legs play and what he was thinking. Honestly, I'm not too sure. Just thought I'd try it. I think I saw the D kind of flipped his hips and that the play was open. Not sure what I was thinking, but I went to him and we had a good opportunity from it. Yep, you scored the OT winner off it and got a hat trick. Man, do I love Matthew Nyes. He got the belt as well. Not surprising at all. Don't see who else you get it from. Also, Stolarz, I think we need to tighten up our defensive play a little bit. A lot of screens in front of him. Just a lot. Like, couple of the Florida goals, he couldn't see especially that, or not Florida, oh my God. Couple of Tampa goals, like that first Tampa goal, he couldn't see anything. Bit of an off game for him, I'd say. I usually expect a bit more out of Stolarz. He's been great as, like, all season. So it's a little weird to see him have a bit of an off game. But, man, we're first in the division by 3 points. I don't know. You just kind of have to. You just have to believe. To believe. Come on, that's what this is all about. Do you believe? I believe. I'd love to play Ottawa. If we play Ottawa, I'm most likely going to a playoff game. So I would love to go to a Leafs playoff game this season and win it. I would love to win it. Not around the cup. This is our year. Simone Benoit played 21 minutes tonight. Oh my God, that's insane. Myers played less. 7 minutes and 19 seconds. That's insane. He had 11 shifts. Oliver Ekman-Larsson had over 25 minutes tonight. He was great, though. He had a good game. But yeah, that first line I'm happy with. That Nyes, Matthews, Marner line, do not break that up. You need that. The second line, they tried Yarncroke there tonight. I don't know. John is gross. But he's an amazing player. I love John Tavares. Tavares has had a great season. Second highest scoring game or season as a Toronto Maple Leaf this year. It's insane to me, other than this year he got 47. But he's at 37 this year. So, love to see that from Johnny. Even without the C, still showing that he is a leader on this team. And he can still contribute. And I love to see that. Oh. So my thoughts tonight. Great start. Amazing start for the Toronto Maple Leafs. McMahon with that fight. I think you put him on the second line. Move. Like Yarncroke on the second line. I feel like you have to try Lawton there, right? Like, you don't give up a first and a prospect for your fourth line center when you have David Camp making $2.5 million down there. Or 2.4. Got Scotton to be Scotton. Wow. You got Scott Lawton to be a 3C for a reason. And he just hasn't been good with us. So you need him to get going. He's a big piece of this. And the fourth line, I don't know, just throw some guys out there. Keep Lorentz there. I don't know where you put Robertson. Pacioretty's supposed to be getting into the lineup somehow. A lot of competition in that bottom six. There is. I think you got to put Camp in there. You need a defensive center. You need someone to play center on the PK that isn't just Austin Matthews or Calle Yarncroke. And the defense pairings I'm happy with. I like the Riley Carlo. That works really well. Carlo was a great ad. Oh my God. A first and losing Fraserman. Okay. I don't love losing. He scored as a Bruin, and he looks like he's been a Bruin his whole life. And I hate that, and that's going to come to bite us in the butt one day. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But yeah, that was a great by Brad to get him. He looks amazing beside Morgan Riley. And our D is good. We have good, big, solid D. But yeah, McCabe, hopefully he gets soon. Probably just resting him until playoffs, I'd imagine. Just make sure no little kinks or quirks in him. Make sure he's 100% to go. Because Jake McCabe is a very important defenseman for this team. He is. He plays a great shutdown pair with Chris Tanev. And yeah, that's gonna matter. But Tonight, Marner was making plays. He looked magic. Magic Mitch. Matthews, some slick hands tonight. Huge point and a huge win for the Toronto Maple Leafs. We needed this. Montreal on Saturday. Let's see how we do. We bent a little. We did, but we didn't break. And that's a big thing for the Toronto Maple Leafs. We usually, when someone puts a bit of force and we start to bend, we just snap. And there goes the lead. And there goes the game. And wow, we're tied with Tampa in points now. That's how it could have went, right? But it didn't, because we bent and we didn't snap. We didn't break. We came back. We didn't come back. But we won it. We stuck in and we didn't break. We didn't let ourselves break. And that is what you love to see from the Toronto Maple Leafs. But for the third time of me saying this, huge points tonight. Huge win. Montreal on Saturday. Let's do this. The passion's never been higher. Let's go.